The Ki-100 is one of those aircraft you completely forget you even own. Probably because in practice it may feel like a piece of crap, but with just enough potential to become something dangerous if you know what you're doing. You will think the Ki-100 is just another typical Japanese fighter, but it's actually worse than that. You can't stay in dogfights for too long or you die, and you can't commit to boom and zoom for too long either because you die as well. In a dogfight it can be surprisingly good thanks to its turn performance and excellent flaps, but the moment you lose too much speed you're basically done. You can't run away, you can't turn away, and you definitely can't climb away, which means you're always just one bad decision away from getting killed. So if you want to see what this airplane is actually good at and how to survive flying it, stay until the end because today I'm taking this bad boy into as many dogfights as I can until I die. Hurricane over there? Whoa! Flaps now. Right after the match begins, I spot what looks like a P-40 lining up to intercept one of our bombers. Now this P-40 is the one with the Merlin engine's powered version, which means he's going to be faster than me and far more comfortable in the vertical. If I let him build distance, I won't be able to catch him, so I either close the gap quickly or try to land a clean shot before he even realizes I'm there. P-40. We got a P-40 here, look at this. Got throttle. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Fuck, avoid the overshoot. Going to a high yo-yo there. I come in way too fast with excessive closure, so instead of risking an overshoot, I pull into a quick high yo-yo to bleed speed and drop back down on him with better control. Let's get throttle right now. Let's fall on top of his P-40's head. A little bit of flaps. Retract flaps and full throttle again. Freaking P-40. Oh my lord. Oh shit. Alright, make quick work of P-40. He was not paying attention. And as always guys, special thanks to my supporters. I genuinely appreciate you helping me keep my channel alive, so massive thanks to you guys and a big salute to this week's top commenters. Thank you guys to you too for always being there with me. Alright, so that was a solid start of a match and I got lucky with that distracted P-40, but now it looks like there are two 40mm armed Hurricanes down there absolutely terrorizing my teammates near the deck. They're slow and heavy, but those cannons hit like a truck, so the key here is simple: stay fast, stay above them, and never sit in front of their guns. Somebody just got shot over there. We've got two enemies in the area. Both of them are British, I believe. One of them is a Hurricane. The other one must be the Tempest, or maybe a Spitfire. Oh, whoa, what's happening there? Right, that looks like a Focke-Wulf just died. Look at this. That's a Yak. Yak just died. We got a Hurricane here, look at that. Oh yes, you're gonna pay the price, you freaking Hurricane! You're far from England, buddy. Let's go to the vertical. As you just witnessed, the armament is where the Ki-100 really shines. Its guns hit hard and the nose is surprisingly easy to place on target when the setup is clean. But there's no time to admire it because a friendly Focke-Wulf 190 is now trapped in a turn fight with a second Hurricane, and if I don't step in quickly, that 190 won't last long. That has all the looks of a Spitfire, look at that. Just got throttle here and dive on top of this guy. Got a Hurricane out here, or Spit. Oh yes. Hurricane over there. Whoa! Lost the tail, he's not returning home. If I had to sum up how to master the Ki-100 in one sentence, it will be this: put rounds into your enemy before it is too late, because in this plane your cannons are your best friends. but as I start thinking this might be an easy match, my most feared enemies show up. Now I am surrounded by Corsairs, my personal nightmare, a squad of Wildcats that just joined the fight, and even the same P40 coming back for revenge. If I want even a chance against this, I need to protect my altitude and guard every bit of speed I have. Alright, we got two P40s. Jesus Christ, one of them must be Chinese. Alright, that's the P40 I'm looking for. Cut throttle right now. Son of a bitch, why P40s are so slow? Let's go into the vertical. Oh, he's going in for the vertical again. Deploy flaps, retract flaps. Let's dive on the P40 now. Son of a bitch. Let's go into the vertical once again. Cut throttle, deploy flaps. Retract flaps. Oh, come on. Half throttle now. Maintain control. Managed to nick his radiator or something like that, but it's over for you, pal. Oh my god, Jesus. Almost burned my face there, jeez. Another P40, another high yo-yo, and remember to always use your flaps at the top of vertical maneuvers to keep the controls responsive, especially with the Ki-100, because once the speed drops, this airplane won't help you much. But there's no time to dwell on that, because now I have to deal with the Corsairs that's tearing through our A6M0s, and they don't stand much of a chance against him. Let's go full throttle here. Let's lead a little bit into lead pursuit. I should be able to intercept his flight path. Look at this. Now watch this, I can't catch the Corsair in a straight line, but I can use the old trick of taking some long range shots to make him nervous and bait him into turning. Oh, that was almost. Managed to nick one of his. Got Focke Wulf here. Oh my god, Focke Wulf is really playing. Jeez. The Corsair finally turns, and that's exactly what I was waiting for. It's the only real chance I have to close the distance and force this fight to my advantage. Alright, flaps now. Retract flaps. Easy over there. That's it for the F4U Corsair. And that right there is the second major strength of the Ki-100. Combat flaps are incredibly effective, and a short extension of them is often all you need to get a firing solution. But unfortunately, there's still a Wildcat alive, and with him I can't afford to play the turning game. He will outturn me if this becomes a sustained fight. My only real option here is to catch him off guard while he is distracted. We got another Corsair. This looks like a Corsair of another. It's coming toward me, look at this. Ugh. Man, these Japanese rounds are freaking insane. Crap. The Ki-100 is highly effective in head-on engagements with its twin 20mm cannons and heavy machine guns, delivering more than enough firepower to end things fast. But there was still a British Typhoon out there who has been hunting bombers for a while, so I started scanning the sky determined to hunt him down before he found someone else to bully. Right, I found a Typhoon. I have found a Typhoon, look at this. But here is when my target fixation and tunnel vision on the Typhoon almost got me killed, as I narrowly ignore a Corsair climbing straight to my altitude just seconds away from bringing me to the afterlife.
Corsair just climbed to my altitude and absolutely sacrificed himself. Look at this. Gonna go all the way around.
Luckily for me, the Corsair makes the classic mistake of overcommitting to the vertical, converting too much of his speed into altitude and leaving himself hanging in midair with nowhere to go.
And he lost his wings.
I keep searching for the Typhoon for a while, hoping for revenge, but things start to get complicated as more players join the enemy team and we start to be dangerously outnumbered. Now there are two Canadian P-47s staring through our ground forces and I'm about to try hunting them both without getting myself killed in the process.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Wait a second. I see some white stripes. P-40? Oh boy, we got a poor P-40 here, look at this. Yes, we got a P-40, let's dance a little bit with him. And he's engaged in turret fights, poor guy. Got throttled a little bit. Wow, look at this, he has a bomb, let's got that wing over there. Yep, got the wing there. Wow, well at least I didn't hit the bomb.
Now that's one Canadian P-47 down, but his wingman is still down there and he looks more than ready to take revenge and fill me with his beloved, filled with democracy, incendiary 50 cal rounds. This P-47 must have gone to the same energy management school as the Corsair I killed earlier because he just burned most of his speed climbing straight up at me, so I force a one-circle find where my Ki-100 has the tighter turn radius and the advantage in this low energy situation.
He just sacrificed himself again, look at this. Alright, P-47 now, there was another guy in the area, look at that.
And just to make things a little more interesting, because why not, now we've got the Swedes invading Japan.
Oh boy, is that a...
Now there's absolutely no way I'm catching this J21 in a straight line, so the only option is to drag him down into a turn fight and make sure I stay away from that very dangerous nose.
Alright, we got this guy here, look at this. A little bit of flaps there, does the work. Flaps in this plane are insanely good and powerful. They break easily though. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, something is happening here, look at this. Alright, somebody got shot, Spitfire. Are we gonna Spitfire here?
But now we have a serious problem. We're completely outnumbered, surrounded by Spitfires, Corsairs, Hurricanes and God knows what else. My teammates are getting shredded and I have to try and help them.
Look at that, he is busy with someone and he's gonna climb. There he is. Aircraft. Spitfire flying into pieces. Oh boy, we got a Corsair down there. Oh my god, we got so many Corsairs. Shit, this might be my end. Oh boy. Look at this Corsair here. Fucker. Well, I saw two Corsairs, possible Hurricane and a P40. Crap. We're gonna have to use the bridge here. Son of a bitch. Freaking bastard. Some flaps now. Fucker. Flaps now. Ah! Jeez. Oh no. Ah! Alright, for the Emperor. See you in hell.